Pipeline Road, Chubor Road, Rehab Community Corridor, Small St. Michael Town Hall Court, the Patient Shop, Dry Rice Market to Johnsonville, Doe Community, Claratown Road, where there was no road since independence, Bartonsville to Keba to Dickville Road, VOA ELWA Community Access Road, Manatemba Road, ELWA Aratu Community Access Road, Cooper Farm Jangaba Road, Sinkal Village Telecom Road, Soul Clinic Road, Banjok Community Road, Nickley Town Road, Swagger Island Community Road, Logantown Broad Street, St. Kizito Red Light Road, Fairground Road, Grand Bassa County, Banga Broad Street, Bon County, Bopolu City Street, Bapolu County, Greenville, Sino County, Barclayville, Grand Crew County, Foka Mission Road. Additionally, with the development partners' assistance solicited by President George Weah, construction is also ongoing on major corridors throughout Liberia. Notwithstanding the support from partners, the Weah-led government is partly contributing resources to all of these road projects. The Coca-Cola factory to ELWA Junction Road is being paved with assistance from the World Bank. The CDC administration resuscitated a 2007 agreement with ArcelorMittal and also contributed $13 million to the Ganta to Yekepa Road project, which is nearing completion. Under his signature coastal highway project, the president has secured $30 million from the ECOWAS Bank for Investment and Development to pave from Barclayville to Southtown, that is in Grand Crew County, and from Southtown to Cloney in Sino County. The CDC-led government renegotiated the terms of the Banga to Salaye Road, which is now ongoing. President George Weah's government negotiated with the OPEC Fund for International Development and signed a $25 million concessional facility to extend the construction of the Banga to Konya Road as far as Vonjaman in Lofa County. His government also negotiated and signed agreements with the Kuwaiti Fund and the Arab Bank for Development in Africa, BADIE, to pave the road from Vonjaman to Minikoma Highway to complete the paved road network in Lofa County. The Weah-led government has sought funding from African Development Bank and broken grounds for the pavement of Sekimpa to Logato Road. Procurement for civil works has been completed and contract signed. President Weah has embarked on another ambitious project to upgrade and expand the 44 kilometers RIA road into a modern expressway. The first tranche of money is secured and resettlement payments are now made to residents in the right-of-way of the route to make demolition feasible. The German government has committed $16 million and the World Bank has also committed $29 million to construct the Ganta to Tapita to Zedru Road project. The government of Liberia and the government of the People's Republic of China signed a $25.9 million grant agreement to construct two overpass interchange bridges of the ministerial complex and the SKD Boulevard Junction in Congo Town. The COVID-19 pandemic has halted further discussions. All of these happened before President Weah reached half mark of his first term.
I said, row, Tom on Fala, row, Jeremiah Kun, row, Maurice Setuma, row.
Joseph Warren, Morelota, Joya sent 2G5, just a small thing to identify. One day he made Joya talking. Then he said, he won't send the money back. Okay, yeah, we'll send Joya money back. I raised the 2G5. Get a 2G5, the Joe Baga to send a Joya, Joe Baga eat the 2G5. The Papa can eat money there. Hey, I don't know what it is. Unit Party when I have water. They were displayed. I raised 60,000. I sent the 60,000 by Papa to pay the rent. No, everybody. The Papa eat 40, get a minute 20. During COVID time, and I published it now. All the records. COVID time, I said, Papa, let COVID be here a bar. You gotta go identify our people, you know. I sent 10 grand. Papa, go buy oxygen, you know, oxygen was a big thing during the time, right? Oxygen, chlorines, gloves, get it to the hospital. The Papa eat the 10G. And you know what I know is to talk? The whole traditional nonsense. You know, our uncle now, you know? You can't go question your uncle. Or you fast. The Papa corrupt. Anybody that you can get money to for something they give them or something that wasn't there. That's corruption. The man has squandered up. The man squandered the mark. So he acts as though he is so straight. And you know, sometimes they say, can't spend time and can't labor mean are two different things. I never knew the man that well. Say I was supporting our in the States going to school, right? The man was yeah. But the 2 times the man went to me to the States, I started getting scared. When the man claimed me the hostel home, somebody gotta go, gotta be right on him to make sure, you know, the steps steep. So he gets slip and fall. Then you start thinking, say, talking. The thing I'm doing here so that good thing. Now let me say he will be president for whole country. You know, human being. So you can be doing something, but you'll be thinking, what are the right thing you're doing, right? I won't go shop. Then when he coming down, they gotta announce that they coming smile, gotta go up for him too. And the person gotta be in front of him. Because they're making him walk correct. They campaign down here, they're giving him all kind of things to make him strong. When you see him looking like that, they're giving him all kind of things. The puppet is not able. They just want to use him to take the country. Let the man go rest. So on November 14th, we'll vote for George Weah. We'll give him 6 more years. Let him continue the thing he been, the good thing he been doing. Let him change some things that he been doing. He said he won't change the cabinet. And one thing he said he will bring fresh blood. A lot of new faces will come on board. That's what he said. And I believe him. Because if a man over here more and tell you, say, my man, I feel that the area will not do good. Will not do good. If he said tell you that wrong, who are you to say that's not true? And he told me something. He said, look, one of the mistakes we made was to make you our enemy. So we will not do it again. We will work together. We will listen to you and you will help us. So I rather my former enemy or opponent that respect me and values my contribution than a fake friend or fake uncle or ungrateful uncle who will be using me and be showing me white teeth, black eye.
Wow. Fake uncle, deceitful uncle. All for your uncle alone. Hi, good evening to all. Welcome to this live broadcast. We are broadcasting on YouTube, Liberia Action TV. We also broadcasting on my personal Facebook page, that is on Kairos Emigrate, and we are broadcasting from the Facebook page of Liberia Action TV. Today is just a quick and fast conversation that we're going to have with you people, maybe for the next 1 hour. But we welcome each and every one of you, and we ask you to kindly share the live. No sound. Are you getting the sound now? Can you kindly just share the live? Are you getting me? And I guess we have a sound now, right? If the sound is loud and clear, just let me know. Kindly just share the live. I see some people say there's no sound, but please check. Let's see whether the sound is on. And let me know whether I'm loud and clear. Okay. Thank you very much. It's okay now. Thank you very much. And again, let me say welcome to the Liberia Action TV. And we are broadcasting live from the city of Monrovia. And live broadcast from the city of Monrovia from a resident in the Cinco Bell. So we want you to share this live. We'll be very brief in the next 1 hour. Our focus exclusively will be on the saga that has to do with the Club Married City of Hope Foundation. So I beg you, please just keep sharing the live. Consistently share the live, please, so that we can have sufficient people. We'll soon be starting. So while you are sharing the live, let me welcome some people: JD James, Dow, Flomo Jensen, Samuel Guerin, Nathan Jibadia, James, yeah, of special Samuel 12 Peking. Yeah, my Peking share the live. Prince Tode Jadia, please keep sharing the live. Share as many as you can share. And I invite other people also. Prince, you are welcome. Everyone here welcome to this all-important live. We'll focus on, we got to expose the deception. Augustine Gayflow, D. Landlocks Faction, Rabier, Mankura Son, Brilia Warrant, Mankura Son, thank you very much, Prince. Edwin Kaki, you are also welcome. Tracy Vincent, yeah, Tracy, what's up? How are you? You are welcome. Samuel Hollywood, just keep sharing the live. We'll soon be going. We'll soon be shooting. Moses Colley, you are following. Anthony Nyonde, Vavi Kone, Darlington Daliba Dan, you are also following. Daniel Jantel Jr., Abraham Flomo, Rabos Perez, what's up? My boy Raul Perez from Arsenal. Smo Harris, Abraham Flomo, Ice Macas Lese. How are you? Is Maxi Leses. Samuel Kofi Woods Jr., you are also welcome. Nathan Zozo, Political Flomo, Maxwell Nimpan, Josephine Johnson, Jojo Joe, you are welcome, man. Share the live. Vavi Conan, Derek Jada, and you are all welcome. I will soon be starting very fast. Please, we want you to listen and we want you to know exactly what we're about to say and what are the critical analysis. Lincoln Getty, what's up? Dana Hoskins, how are you? Positive Ilion. Oh, Positive, how are you? Thank you very much, Father from Nuclear, the man who helped us to do our flyers now. Positive Ilion, I want to salute you and recognize you. I mean, I never met you before, but you just inboxed me and said you would do our flyers. So Positive, I really want to say thank you. Again, let me just put your statement here. Yeah, you're following from the borough of Nukutan. So Positive Ilion is the guy who doing our flyers free of charge. He just did the first flyer at the day for yesterday, and yesterday we'll work on it. Musa Bedete will be our guest, 6 o'clock on Saturday. The political leader on Musa Bedete will be our guest, 6 o'clock on Saturday on Liberia Action TV. And your Sunday guest will be a surprise also. So Rose, thank you very much. Again, Mohammed, thank you. Olu, Mike Rogers. Oh, Never Peve. What's up, great man? How are you? We are here, JJ. How are you? Just a minute. You can just a minute. So we want to appreciate each and every one of you. Just keep sharing, keep sharing. Pa Luis Onebocha, the general. Yes, how are you? Eugene, where are you? Anthony Krati. Sheikh, how are you? Anthony Emmanuel, Emmanuel Broplet. Yeah, Sheikh Kafuma Donso. What's up, great man? Stay alive, man. Tatos Colin Collins, great man. Otello Colo, you are watching all the way from Minnesota, USA. And we have Ferrison Wanye. Hello, Mr. Great, watching from Boston, Massachusetts. Cecilia Logan. Adaman Jaliba, what's up, cuz? I know you here, my brother. Keep sharing. My man coming from America. Adama, don't try me. You know what's up. We got agreement. Robert Slan, Julie Kennedy, Elizabeth Davis, David, Cecilia, yeah, Francis Davis. You all are welcome. You all are welcome. Vanish Sharif, how are you? Ebenezer Sell, Otis Harris, Diati Toba, Julie Kennedy, Randall Chipoye. Yeah, good afternoon, General Moses Akaros Gray. Yeah, watching all the way from Montreal. I know from Montreal County. So just keep sharing, keep sharing. We'll soon start. We got to start and we got to attack. Today, the attack day. We will start and we attack. Sylvester Carter, Francis Davis, Nelson Gaga. Oh, Gaga, how are you? Quite a long time. Samuel Wonderball, Mohammed Trey Jack, James, Jujade, Nora Hawks, Cecilia there again, Morris Percy, how are you? So distinguished ladies and gentlemen, not just of the mighty Congress or Coalition for Democratic Change, Emmanuel Pine, Wilfred Gaiman, how are you? Kalu, Justin, Sandy, Rose, Bullet, James, Jenkins, Mabenda. Jenkins, how are you, my man? All the way from Ravensburg, quite a long time. Don't worry, I'll be there day vacation. Yeah, my boy from Ravensburg, Grand Cape County. Mami, man, Mami Wesley, how are you? Mohammed Sandaya, Rabos Konjan, how are you? Sylvester Niswa. Yeah, Rabosin Fire Keto, Ture Jiberda, Wonder, Abel Somba, Jiba Kamara, D. Will. How are you, D. Will? Following all the way from Stephen Tower Estate. Tia Wento Peking. How are you? Abraham King Brown. Thank you very much. You have been very, very nice. So we're going to start, and we want you to understand a few things. We're going to deal directly with the issue of the cloud foundation. That will be our thematic concern. So thank you. Recognize everybody now. We got to start the program. Tassi, Musa Sharif, Unbreakable. You all are very welcome. Profiling Liberia Muhammad S. Kamara. You are all welcome. All the way from the Emirate, Dubai. You are all welcome. So what we do is that I think I need to take maybe 5 calls before we start. So I will put the number up for you to call me. Only you can call me on this number on WhatsApp. Or you can call it locally. But we'll call WhatsApp. No, you can only call it on WhatsApp for now. So we'll take a few calls from WhatsApp call in the next maybe 5 or 6 minutes. So let me put the number only on this number. No other number will take call on. You call me on any other number, I will not pick up. I will dismiss it, or I will block you. Please, I want you to call me on this number on WhatsApp. I'm going to put up. Okay, you call me on WhatsApp, please. I want to just a courtesy to you all. So it's 0. The number, you can call this number on WhatsApp. Okay, for those of you in Liberia, it's 0555 222 226. For those of you in Liberia, the number is 0555 222 6. For those of you in America, you have to add +231 555 222 226. So you can call on WhatsApp, and I will be glad to have you live for the next just few minutes from now. Straightly, we will be talking about the Cloud Marie Foundation. Straight talk, no beating around the bush. So you can call me on WhatsApp on +231 555 555. You can call me on 555 222 226 on WhatsApp, exclusively on WhatsApp. Yeah, the calls are coming in, so but let me see. So I put the number on the screen. You can call on WhatsApp if you want to call. Yeah, I salute you, sir. I salute you. The calls are hello. I don't know what is happening to the line, but the calls are coming. So Blatter, the fighter, Marama Flan, Jonas Smooth. So yes, you can call us on WhatsApp. That's the WhatsApp number there. We are waiting on your call. I think we have small technical problem, but you can call now. And then I will be able to. Hello?
Yeah, General.
Yeah, hello speaking. What's your name? You want to participate on the program?
Yes, my name is Anthony Williams. I call from Minnesota.
Anthony, just less than a minute because people are calling. Yes?
Right. So to the issue, right? I listened to Spoon yesterday. I heard you read part of the indictment for the whole foundation. I have 2 concerns. One, legitimately, right? The government of Liberia, is it any prohibition that prevents the government of Liberia from sponsoring private-owned or non-governmental agencies?
We'll answer that question tonight. I will tell you, don't worry. Now we'll answer those questions, yeah.
Okay, and my next concern is that even if, to the extreme, if the property is confiscated, which I know that it's not going to be, does the government have the capacity to run the institution?
I will answer the question. I got to pick up the next caller, please. Thank you very much. Yeah. Let's just give other people a chance. So just one question or one concern. I'm sorry I missed 2 calls. I know they're calling me, but if I missed the call, I will try to call back on it. Let me see. Yeah, there's a call coming in. And let me see. I missed this call, 2 calls. Can I just get them back? Oh, you call and I call you back, but you seem not to be picking up, so you miss your logo. Yeah, another call coming in. Hello? Yes, you can keep calling. Okay, I missed that call. Yeah, but he asked important question whether it's a crime for the government to sponsor a non-profitable organization. I will answer that. I will answer that very much. So, and we have a caller now. Hello?
Yeah, good evening, Mr. President.
Yeah, you want to participate on the program?
Yeah,
Steve Kennedy, how are you? Yeah, what's your name, caller, and where are you calling from?
I'm Prince Jela calling from 21 Street, Fiamma Single.
And what's your concern?
Yes. Yeah, Chief, my concern I went through today's show. What I want for you to do, to at least to talk to us abroad, to air the station, to air the show on the abroad platform, because some of
yeah, we'll be airing on local platform, but we got a subject matter. Please, when you call, just talk about the Cloud Foundation. We will take 3 more callers. Thank you very much, and thank you for your recommendation. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, do you want to participate on the program?
Yes.
What's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm Jerry Allen calling from Kalata, Majibi County.
Okay.
Let me make it honorable. Thank you for your program. Thank you for allowing me on your program. The thing people came to do, now what they're doing, they came to West Town, they're not going to build Liberia. People are asking questions on Aviv, but they put out to build Liberia, they're not going to unite this country. They came to divide this country. They want for the country to go to a certain level, then they bring out people they want to bring, but they're lying to themselves. I will say this for free. Because Liberia, I know, why Liberians forgetting to know about the question. The people came, they look at 300 people and sack them for the EPS and put our own people there. Minister of State sack people for them and put our own people there. When they come out, they say there is no employment. I don't believe it. How will you say no employment when you
You're former EPS officer, right?
I'm former EPS officer, former Governor Jerry N. Labai Jr. I'm not having my name. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Jerry. We got to take another call. Thank you very much.
Yeah, they look divide this country. Thank you.
All right. It's a former EPS officer. Hello. Where's your name and where are you calling from?
Yes, good morning. My name is Sergio Moji. I'm calling from Delaware, USA.
Oh, good morning, but it's in the afternoon, evening here in Liberia now.
It's okay. I just got one quick question.
You say your name again?
My name is Sergio Moji.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can go ahead.
Could you please, I know you touched on that, but could you please tell us what is the purpose of the intent of the government for which they are doing this?
Okay, we'll talk about that, the purpose and the intent of the government. So we'll take all that. Thank you for calling from Delaware, right?
Yes, Delaware.
And your name again?
My name is Mr. Moji.
Okay, thank you very much. We appreciate it. So we'll take 2 more calls and then we'll move on. 2 more calls. And we call it moving on. So with the females, we hope we can get one. Hello?
Yeah, hi.
Wow.
Can you hear me?
You are welcome. And what's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Mahawa, and I'm calling from New Jersey. And first of all, before I even go to say what I want to say, I want to commend you for your voice and your analysis. You have been a powerful force for us and the Liberian people. And I encourage you and urge you to never stop, never be silent, and keep it, because people like you give us hope for Liberia. When I listen to you, a lot of the things you say is something that I am feeling. So you actually, a lot of us, our sentiments is through your voice. So I want to thank you for that.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Is this soon? So we need a female caller. You came on straight. Thank you, and keep calling and keep in contact with us. Thank you.
I will.
Thank
All
you.
right. So my point is, can I make my point now?
Yeah, you can make your point quick. Yeah.
Yeah. This is a very dangerous precedent the Liberian government is setting in a form of assets recovery, because I'm in my head I'm thinking, even if, let's say, this money was allocated to the government of George Weah, it's for the Liberian children, it's for the Liberian people. I don't think that should be investigated when the investment is done in Liberia. This will create a situation where nobody want to invest in Liberia. You want to take your money outside, the government is going to come after you for doing something for the Liberian people. And I think we all should reject this. This is not about recovery this is politics and putting it, using spouse to get to the person what I want to get to, and this should stop.
Thank you very much. We got to take one more caller and just keep in touch consistently. Okay, maybe we'll bring you one of these days on our show. You seem to be very articulative. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Hello? Wow. I missed the call. I'm going to take the last call. No. I put the number out to call me on. Anybody call me on any other number, I will not pick up. No. The number that you're supposed to call, everybody's supposed to call that number, which is the +2 TD1 555. Yeah. Hello? Hello? Yeah, hello? Caller, where are you calling from? What's your name? Oh, yeah, hello. You want to participate?
Yeah.
But you gotta be fast because you're low.
All right.
It's not ready. The last call, we're going to take the last call. Who the lucky caller now? Okay. Let me see. We got a lucky caller. Hello? Yeah. Oh, let me just try to put you on speaker because we went off the speaker. Yeah. Hello?
Yeah, how you doing, sir?
Yeah. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Oh, this is Adama Jaliba.
Oh, Adopis Rido. How are you?
Good, man. How are you?
Trying, man. You the last caller. I will just take one more caller after you. What's up? What you say, brother? Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I'm following your program. I just want to, it's not, if I got the government would not take my advice, but if I were the government, Joseph Barker's government, what I would do with the Clapper Foundation, because I monitor the foundation, the number of students that are in there or children in there, they are not many. Government should work with her and see how they can increase the number of orphanages to that particular institution. Those children are moving brightly. They are really excelling in that program. That should be government focus point. And not to say, oh, we're taking the foundation from her. They'll put policy aside and move like real power. That should be the movement of the government. That's my point.
Okay, thank you.
That's it. It is done. That's it.
Thank you very much. Thank you. We'll take the last caller and then we'll go ballistic. I want to assure you that we'll not hold back. Today we'll fire. So invite all your friends then. Keep inviting them. We'll take the last caller on +2 TD1 555 222 226. We'll take our last caller on WhatsApp and then we'll move on. And okay, so we have to move on with the program. I want to say thank you very much, and this is the last caller. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, hello, what's your name? Do you want to participate?
Yes, my name is Rudolph, and I call from the Tuboro.
Okay, Rudolph calling from the Tuboro. You can go ahead. Wow, he went off. So sad. Okay, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me say fellow Liberians, our friends, aliens and foreigners in the confines of Liberia around the world. We want to say welcome to our live. This is Liberia Action TV. I just quickly decided to do a quick edition. You can go to my official Facebook page on Akaros Moses Grade and you will see the live on. You can go to the YouTube channel Liberia Action TV. We are also on YouTube. Okay. And we are broadcasting from Central Monrovia in the Cinco Belt, so to speak. Let me say to everyone here today, I'm not saddened by the action of Mr. Joseph Boakai, who is now the president of the Republic of Liberia. No, I'm not saddened by his action. Am I shocked? I'm not shocked. The government action to consistently go after a group of people, that action is condemnable. That action does not reconcile the people of the Republic of Liberia. That action is a recipe for chaos. That action undermines the smooth transition and the democratic gains of the Republic of Liberia. President Boakai and his cronies, their objective is to plunge this country into chaos. Liberians are tired. We are sick and tired of witch hunt. We are sick and tired of abuse of the rule of law. We are sick and tired of rampant corruption and abuse by this administration. Let me give you a quick history. The Clark Foundation was officially registered as a business, a Liberia business registered entity. As a non-governmental organization, a humanitarian group was registered in 2018 officially. The Clark Foundation has nothing to do with the office of the First Lady of the Republic of Liberia. The foundation is a private entity void of the office itself because it's a registered entity being run by the former First Lady of the Republic of Liberia, Clark Maria. We got to understand that. There was no crime for running that office. There is no crime for owning a foundation. President Boakai, as Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, owned the JNB Foundation as Vice President of the Republic of Liberia. And up to date, he still owns and operates the JNB Foundation. His wife, Mr. Boakai's wife, has a foundation that she operates. On her birthday last year, in fact, she raised funds for the foundation. The president's son, President Boakai's son, also has a foundation. What crime is it first for a first lady to own a foundation? If it were a crime, Kotuman Boakai, the wife of President Boakai, would not own his foundation. If it were a crime, President Boakai himself will not own a foundation and stay operating a foundation. If it were a crime to own a foundation or a humanitarian organization, the current protein, my sister Nyomli Kanga, own a foundation. The two current senators of Montserrado County, Darius Delon and Sir Joseph, they own their foundation. Jeremiah Kuhn, the current vice president and his wife, they own foundations. Under the Liberian law, there is no crime to own a foundation. I didn't own a foundation as a lawmaker. I don't have a foundation. But if there were crime to own a foundation, then Boakai himself should be prosecuted today. Because as vice president of a foundation and up to now, he still owns a foundation. There is no crime. You can own your humanitarian foundation. If Boakai owned a foundation when you were vice president, why other people can own foundation who are in government? Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, the early market women, the Mosiogon program. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf owned a foundation up to today's date. Former President Sirleaf, she owned a foundation up to today's date, even when she was president of the Republic of Liberia. What crime is it to own a foundation? You're running after the former First Lady, the Claire Marie Foundation, the Hope, the City of Hope, humanitarian foundation, the best and most beautiful foundation, quality foundation in the history of the country. Not just about taking care of children in nursery, kindergarten, or elementary, but that place get access for vocational and technical education. In fact, Orange just went there and opened your computer lab there. People want to start their vocational and technical education. They want to have a hospital there. Our children, orphans, who don't have mother and father, that's where they are, being taken care of. Students leave from Monrovia, go to the theater there. They host programs there. From Monrovia, from Mangibi, they go there to host program. It's a whole big environment. It's a city by itself called City of Hope. Provide hope to the Liberian kids, to the Liberian children, to the Liberian youth. So far, it's not established that there's no crime to own a foundation. The second point here is this. The Liberian government at no point in time budgeted money in budget line to build that foundation. No. There is no budgetary approval to build the foundation. So officially, Liberian government money is not part of that foundation. We got to separate the foundation, the City of Hope Foundation, that Joseph Burger will separate his foundation from the project that he will do for government. That Joseph Burger will separate the foundation from the project that she will do for government. Because when you are doing government project, the government responsibility is to provide money for those projects. When you are doing government projects. When it comes to your own foundation, you solicit fundings, whether from government officials, whether from the private sector, domestically and internationally, whether from business entity, you can do it for your personal foundation. You can do that. Okay. Now, as former First Lady of the Republic of Liberia or First Lady of the Republic of Liberia, through the Ministry of State, the government has a responsibility to assign responsibility to you. They go to orphanage home, you renovate them. For example, you go to a school, you renovate the school, or you build new school. Those projects are for government. Because that's why the government funding is going to as a First Lady. That Joseph Brecker were passing around now. Let me just show you one project she says she dedicated. I want to show you something. I just want to show you something quick. Okay. So I want you to see this. You see this? There's a school. The course, I think, love the children. You see the school condition before and after. Former First Lady Claire Marie started the project here. They pay all the money for the project. Unfortunately, the project was concluded just before we left, so Joseph Burger Webb went to dedicate it. All of you who follow Facebook, you go to our page, to Joseph Burger Webb page, you will see that she dedicated the project. The project are government money. So, Katuma Burger or Claire Marie Weir, they cannot own this project. That's where the government money went. That's where you will see government checks, you will see government vouchers where they went to the project. Now, the assets recovery team cannot be asking somebody about a private foundation. Why they build it? That you asking Joseph Burger after the presidency about a private foundation or Kotuma Burger, he went about her private foundation. You got to get evidence that they use the government money to build the foundation first. that the government allocated money. So the way you do it, the way the asset recovery team needs to do it, and people got to be educated. The asset recovery team has to subpoena the document at the Ministry of Finance and the central bank that the check can go to for disbursement, and then they will get all the documents to establish that money went to Clan Marie Foundation. They didn't do that. They invited the manager of the foundation. On the 12th, they wrote the manager of the foundation. On the 17th, the man appeared, one Jackson. They asked Jackson whether the foundation getting funding from the government. He said, no, we never ever got funding from the government through any budgetary approval. Then they asked Jackson, they said, but Jackson, how your bank getting money? He said, through donations, domestically and internationally. We all know that Madam Clan Marie had 2 fundraising programs in Liberia. 2 public fundraising programs. Members of the international community, embassies, local businesses, government officials, everybody were invited. Ja Kotuma Boyka had a fundraising program last year for a foundation. She invited President Boyka. She invited members of the international community, the private entity. Kotuma Boyka, yes, she did that also. She copied, the copycat. She copied from Clan Marie. That's what she did. But the boy explained, he answered the 2 questions. Then they asked him, do you have the document on you? The boy said, no, you didn't ask me to bring document. He said he wanted to talk to me. They said, okay, in the evening on the 17th, I think in the evening we'll call you, we'll get back to you. She will get back to you through your lawyer. He said, no, you can call me, then we'll inform my lawyers. So they say yes. From the 17th up to yesterday, they didn't call the man. Yesterday, the asset recovery team ran to the court, criminal court A. No case at the court, they said they must subpoena the contractor document. The BMC company that is doing that signed the contract to do the construction of the foundation. Today, the company submitted what they requested for. This is today. Let me show you what the company submitted. The company submitted, let me see. Okay, this is what the company submitted. The company submitted this today. Let me see whether I can read it from my phone. Please give me a minute. This is what the company submitted to the court. So the court will send it to the assets recovery team, the company that has the contract. That's what the company presented today. So there are documents they requested for, and the company presented it. They ain't got nothing to hide. There is nothing to hide. So they say receive from the Building Material Center BMC copies of the construction contract. So the contract that was signed by the Cloud Foundation with BMC, they could receive the contract copy today between BMC and Cloud Hope Foundation. They also received the BOQ, that the bill of quantity. They received the BOQ, they received the check. All the check the foundation paid to the company for building the area. The company presented the check to the court and receipts as requested in the subpoena. So today, criminal court C received the copy of the construction contract. They received the bill of quantities, they received the check, and they received the receipt that they requested for payment. They received all. Now, my people, the foundation is hardly nothing. And we have nothing to hide. The foundation is hardly nothing. And there is nothing absolutely that will be hidden. So today, the court asked yesterday that all the documents, all the payment slip, all the bank slip, everything should be submitted. The company should submit the contract. The company should submit the BOQ. The company should submit the checks that were paid. The company should submit the receipts, the BMC. Everything was being submitted. Everything that you think about, they submitted it today to the court. So, my people, nobody running away. The foundation issue a statement, they still ready to fight battles. They will go out, they will not run away from any legal process. The foundation call it an act of witch hunt, undermining, bringing the foundation repetition to public disrepute. This is dangerous for the political process of our country. So, that's the first thing. Somebody asked a question. They assume that the government of the Republic of Liberia provided money to build a foundation or contributed towards the foundation. They assume, which is not true. But they assume that money was placed in the budget to help the foundation. They assume. Is it a crime? It's not a crime. Is it a crime for money to be put in the budget to help private clinics, to help private schools, to help humanitarian organizations, to help different disabled groups? Is it to renovate other areas, to run a charity organization? Is it a crime for the government to put money in the budget? As a former local lawmaker, there is no crime. And I will give you an example. You can hear about the blind association of this. You can hear that this other group running this orphanage home. If you go in the budget, you can see vulnerable institutions. All those institutions are not government owned. Maybe Akara's Great own a foundation, and you go to the Capitol building and lobby with the lawmaker, say, I run a foundation, but there's a challenge of helping Liberians free, and I get an orphanage home, or I got a group for the disabled, or people who get some mental challenges. The government can put money in the budget to help. It does not mean the government owns that institution. No. Jeremiah Kun Hospital, a personal hospital, Jeremiah Kun that he built, government put money in the budget, even on a weird time, to help the hospital. Prince Johnson University, government put money in the budget, and even up to now, to help Prince Johnson University. ELWA is privately owned. The workers went on strike. They said the government, they didn't take in pay. It's a privately owned area. Government put money in the budget to pay ELWA workers and help the hospital to build the capacity of the hospital. Can the government own that? The government cannot own that. Cadet Hospital, example. Universities, private universities are example. Can the government own them because the government gave them money? No, the government cannot own. Why the government want to own Maria Foundation? Assuming that if the government even gave money, which the government did not through budgetary appropriation, we are providing free to thorough free education to the public. That people don't know these things. They just talk blah 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 blah. Some of them sit down on Facebook. They just talk. They call on air. They just talk. They are uneducated when it comes to the governance process of the country. These are the challenges that we're facing. Someone say, but if SOEs help you, SOEs are state-owned enterprises. Like Maritime, for example, like NASCO, for example, like NOCA, for example, Freeport, them, for example. They say, oh, but maybe Freeport give you $5,000. Maybe Maritime give you $2,000. Is it a crime? No. On all of these SOEs, the state-owned enterprises, they can contribute to charity. They can contribute to disaster. They can contribute to both government entity and non-government entity, to humanitarian groups. Under that arrangement, they call it the corporate social responsibility of these SOEs. My people, you open your ears and learn. When these foolish people sit down on radio, some of them on online platform, some of them and the calling on air, they don't know FUSA. Nothing they know. Very dull group of people. Oh, and Maritime gave money. Oh, Freeport gave money. Oh, NASCO gave money. So if they gave money, so what? They got a corporate social responsibility. NOCA, the lady who was just removed from NOCA, my colleague, my former colleague, Suakoko, Representative Suakoko, who Joseph Baga appointed and removed from NOCA, the oil company, she came publicly and told you that United Party market women in Mankibi, under the corporate social fund, she took money and gave it to them. So the asset recovery team supposed to be running behind United Party women in Mankibi. The girl is on record, the lady is on record. The former NOCA boss under Boyka that he appointed her and he took her up. She came publicly and said we took money under the corporate social funds and we give it to United Party women. In 2009, NASCO took money from their spending and they gave it towards the campaign of Unity Party in Montserrat County. What crime is it that Joseph Boyka Foundation, as Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, this CSOE were giving money to a foundation? The foundation is not owned. So what do you do to get corporate social funds? Let me educate you people. Maybe where I was born, while I grew up and born, Rock Spring Valley, GW Gibson area beyond there. Maybe the people building one hospital there, or maybe they want to clean up the community. Maybe they want to take all the dye. Maybe they want to build a school, they want to renovate a school. The community or the person who get at school, a private school, can rent NOCA. They can rent Maritime. They can rent Freeport. They say we got a problem, but we want you to help, although we are private institution. Freeport, the NPA can decide that they want to help their private school in Rock Spring Valley. Even if the authority of that private school wrote, so they can decide, so we're giving you $10,000. Can the government own that entity? Never. So when somebody say, oh yeah, okay, Clark Foundation wrote different entities. The United States Embassy, the Chinese Embassy, former government officials, friends, business entities, locally and internationally, there is no crime. So for example, a NASCO say, okay, I will give you $20,000 or $30,000 or $10,000 to our corporate social responsibility. That's why they call government money. No, people are mad. No, it's not government allocation. It's a corporate social responsibility. That you get one company in a community, and maybe natural disaster occur, and the community chairman say, I will write the company. Or somebody, the group of people will write the company to help our horses. Then somebody say that, Stevie, my people want me here. I know this small aqua. And the people say that stealing. The company gave money. The SOEs, NASCO gave money. They're supposed to give money to the foundation. No. Even Joseph Baga Foundation, Freeport gave money. The NPA. Even Man Cottoman, his Web Foundation, NPA gave money towards it. But can the government own those private entities? No. So what they're doing to run after the former Federal Republic of Liberia that was shown, it's not legal. The assets recovery team want to damage the reputation of that institution. If I were in that position, we would sue the assets recovery team. Because when they put an institution or an NGO, a humanitarian group under probe for allegation of corruption, the international partners, then we'll be helping you, we now won't help you again. That those children, they come, they want to suffer. Because it's George Weah where they want to get at George Weah. They want to suffer those innocent children that are going to school there, not paying school fee. People who go there to play, to interact, to learn. People leave Monrovia, students, different group of people, just like the Invincible Pike. You see how wicked these people are? You see how cruel these people are? You see how insensitive they are? Do you see how insensitive they are? Do you see how they don't care about the welfare of other people, children? They're not CDC children that are going to school. No. Those kids are not Unity Party, they are Liberians. But we are doesn't see them as seditious or Unity partisans. These dangerously and little uneducated vampires and criminals who know nothing about government. Then some people can say, go prove it in court. You think you can go to court? You think you're supposed to take things to court? This is a Pandora box. It's not just a wish list, it's a Pandora box. That next government come to power, all the lawmakers in their own foundation so that government can put money in the budget and help them. Or some of them can write the SOEs. All the appointed officials, their own foundation, that can write the SOEs of government, that money can get in the budget. The very Joseph Breaker man, he could be handcuffed if any government want to be vindictive or going after him. Even a wealth, the old lady could be handcuffed. When these limited pay agents of the Unity Party they are not knowledgeable to governance and the laws of the country, they come under your post and all that thing, they begin to insult. And they have refused to learn. Because what goes around comes around. If Boyka succeeds in doing it today, tomorrow, they will run after him. Because this government that coming could say Unity Party build their headquarters. And government officials went there to make donations. That means they use government money. And they can confiscate the headquarters of Unity Party. Because it's true. The Freeport Managing Director, for example, in controlling Bombing County fundraising. My friend Clarence Massacre, my best friend in government, in controlling Lofa County fundraising. My son, Mohammed Ali, Augustine Pay Gafon, all of them finance minister. My jury, my colleague, who is the chairman of Westminster Finance at the House of Representatives. Prince Moi, who is the chairman of Westminster Finance at the Liberian Senate. The sitting vice president, all of them contributing towards Unity Party headquarters. Another government can come and probe Unity Party who are in opposition, they never have $1. But they bought the headquarters from the McLean family for $30 million. And they putting people under the pretext that they come and raise funds. You see the old headquarters that they went to, they didn't go to the Broad Street headquarters, oh, because they didn't pay for that area. They paid for the old headquarters that they were evicted from, that they forcefully took them from. They pay for $80 million United States dollars that why Unity Party pay for the headquarters. Unity Party chairman is the board chairman of the National Port Authority. The Secretary General of Unity Party, my Pekin, my friend, Amos Twe. A nice guy. But guess what? He's the Secretary General of Unity Party and he's the managing director of NPA. And they're contributing towards the Unity Party construction of the headquarters. They got to advise their government because they are witch hunting. You know, the Internal Affairs Minister who lived with Joseph Boyka as a son, some of you don't know, Nimale, the Internal Affairs Minister, he lived as a son to Joseph Boyka, grew up with him too. Nimale is a former commander of the Lofa Defense Force. Put me on record, say that. So old men that were affiliating with MPFL during Chancellor time, then they broke away, they funded the Lofa Defense Force, and Joseph Boyka is part of the formation of the Lofa Defense Force, the former rebel group. And that Lofa Defense Force, one of the biggest commanders, that Francis Nimale, the current Internal Affairs Minister, the man who said he will kill the immigration boss in Lofa during the campaign of 2023, and who said he will harm Thomas Falah Francis Nyimale is a former commander of the local defense force. Say I say it, and it's a public knowledge. Because one of the guys, one of the boys, small soldier, who served as one of the bodyguards to him, is somebody that live right in my district here, and I know, and I talk to all of the time. He was bodyguard of Francis Nyimale. When Francis Nyimale then was using child soldiers for local defense force. That brings me to one fight that boycott, who are affiliated with rebel groups, and get a rebel at Internal Affairs Ministry and carry a budget of $57 billion. You might know the boycott men and not small men. They may work with do in work with military government. In work with Sawyer, do dismissing for stealing. Sawyer dismissing for stealing. He was with Ellen. Ellen look at him and say, "You're good to be president." Everybody know that Joseph Boyka is vindictive. So very wicked man. Very vindictive. He does not forgive. Henry Costa will talk about all the blah blah blah. Go ask him behind the scene. He only licking Boyka. I won't use the word in licking Boyka just to survive. I will not use that word. Only licking Boyka not to survive. I mean to survive. And only licking Boyka to survive. That's survival theory on. But in deep down, in Costa man, deep down, he knows that Boyka is a wicked old man. So Boyka, that old gorilla, old fighter, he doesn't care. They say 10 years old, 81 or 82, that football age. That might be over 85 years. That pure football age. So very wicked man, very vindictive. See the way Josh we are treated that man, you were about to die. Who would do that to your opponent? The man who want to unseat you, you're about to die, you take him to hospital. You made him to live. You gave him 2 brand new cars. You don't stop there. You pay him every month. You take care of him. His 2 sons, Tantan and Jojo, they work in job with our government. Nobody wished on them. Nobody ran after them. They were protected. They work for getting money and former first lady. They had EPS, assigned officers, everything. We treated them with dignity. Joseph Boyka lived in rehab. Anybody in rehab. There was no street light in rehab, only to a horse. The roads in rehab were not paved. Electricity was not in full in rehab. Now Josh Weah became president, put electricity in the entire rehab, paved those roads, and put street lights, and renovated the market. Fixed the market for the market people. He said, "I will not take you off from here. I will dignify you." Amen. See the old man and put the picture up. She and her sweetheart. See the old man here. Now my old man here. When Joe was president, the old man even went to my house, to my birthday party, the old man here. My old man. The old man means she cannot talk to her husband. Say the thing what you're doing tomorrow, it can happen to me too. Because I got a foundation. She cannot convince her old wicked husband. Why would you want to waste on people? Why would you want to go after them? When they did not use any budgetary appropriation by the government of the Republic of Liberia to build a foundation. What kind of wickedness this? Eh? My people, you look at the old man. Now my old man here. This is my old man. I will not run away from that. CDC people will not get very with me. They will not kill me because I have friends. I know people also are CDC. But when it comes to my CDC business, everybody know my position. But look at the old man. Look at the old man. Look at the old man. Old man, you cannot talk to your husband. That power not getting your hair, old man. Look at you and your husband. Look at the way your darling holding your hand. You think it's fair? All your children working in government. Jojo just buying property all around. You go over and get one property there and just buy one land and put it in fence. We got a video, everything for the property. And just get money in bank accounts. Your son Tantan, you just open a foundation for him. So when we come to power, we go after them. Amen, Oman. Even the Unity Party people who called me yesterday, they were so frustrated. They are disgruntled, some of my Unity Party people. Some of our friends, some lawyers from Unity Party, they say no. There's no evidence to show that government money was being used. When they read it, you know what? If they were checked, government check. But now it's all flying around. People publishing they gave Clark Marie Foundation their money here, they check here. One check they get, one document they get from the bank. You know, soon they get check, they can say, oh, and we get check on Akara Gray, we get check on Finabono, we get check on Samuel 12. You see, they were stealing the money. But one check, they can show the government of the Republic of Liberia paid to BMC for Clark Marie Foundation. One check they can show. The project is $4.2 million. International partners, domestic partners, they contributed. Even the woman's son, Timothy, her husband, other people, they contributed. Business partners in Liberia, yeah. Business institutions, ordinary Liberians, some friends in the international community. All the documents you will see, all the check that is paid to the BMC company, all the checks are in Clark Marie Foundation name. All. Not a single check is to the government Republic of Liberia paying for that foundation. I defy them, they cannot show one check that the government of the Republic of Liberia is paying for that foundation. And when I say the government, is the money that passes through the Ministry of Finance and passes through the central bank. Because any corporate institution, social corporate responsibility, they could issue check to NOCA could issue one check, or NASCO could issue check, say that I own a contribution here of 10,000 or 20,000. They can do that to non-governmental organization. Even your own organization, all of you are on the live today that are commenting. Even your own private organization, you can write SOE in Liberia to help you. If they don't want to do it, they're just being wicked. Your private entity, the entity will register. In fact, the entity, the Clark Foundation, they updated their business registration certificate, the whole foundation. That year, September 12, 2025. The government Republic of Liberia. I want to show you something. The certificate of sector clearance. There's a certificate of sector clearance. The performance of these humanitarian organizations that take care of orphans and all of those things through the Ministry of Gender. They gave Clark Marie Foundation a certificate on September 12, 2025. I got all the documents. I'm part of the Weah family. Yes. President Weah and I have been knowing each other for over 25 years. He's a brother. He's a friend. He's a daddy. He everything. We call each other, me and my father, we are one. We are revolutionary brothers. Besides the brotherhood we have, also our politics, we are revolutionary brothers. I'm a member of the Weah family. That's why it hurts, it pains me when you lie on people, when you want to waste on people. We got all documents in our possession. The government Republic of Liberia. What are they lying for? What are they running behind the people for? What are they waste hunting the people for? What kind of wickedness there? That the Liberian Business Registry here. Look at it. March. The Liberian Business Registry. They issue the update of the business registration. March 26, 2025. Under this government, March 26, 2025. Under this government, these people are very wicked. These people, they are very wicked. Why do you want to be wicked like this? Why do you want to waste on an innocent soul? Why do you want to go after Weah and his family? Why? Why do you want to do it, my people? President Boyka is a very evil man. A very evil man. President Boyka is a very evil man. We will not sit and allow evil. You know, Ralph Buck, a philosopher, a critical thinker, he said the only way evil can overcome good, the only way evil can overcome good is for the few good people to do nothing at all. That's the only way. The only way evil can overcome good is for the few good people to do nothing at all. We cannot sit there and fold our hands. We cannot. I will say this with all stuporing. The CDC cannot sit. The CDC can never sit. Can never ever sit and fold our hands. You know, I want to show you something. I didn't cut the tape. But when the current first lady, Cottoman, when she was launching her foundation and raising funds, I will show you it from the phone because I didn't call it to put it up. When she was raising funds, there's the video. This is the video. Cottoman Boyka.
From a small village to the corridors of the executive mansion, my journey has not been without valleys. But through it all, I've learned that every setback is a setup for a solid comeback. And what you see tonight is not just.
We'll cut this and we'll share it. That the current first lady, Cottoman Boyka, launching her foundation on her birthday. Joseph Boyka was there. He gave money. And somebody said, oh, the woman said, Sis Club Maria said, my husband too helped me in the process and talked to a friend. Oh, so Joseph Boyka, the money you gave, you talk to other people to contribute towards your wealth foundation, that crown or that fire. That's why you call stealing. Then Joseph Boyka, you guilty. You guilty. Any money they put in the budget, I want to tell you today. Any money they put in the budget for office of first lady, it's not the money for the foundation. They do a lot of programs. A lot of programs. And let me tell you some of the programs. The office of the first lady of the Republic of Liberia. Some of the things she did. Maybe many of you people don't know. People just sit down and they just talk because they want to talk. You know, and I feel so bad. I feel so bad. Because there are a lot of things. The first lady did. The former first lady of the Republic of Liberia, she did a lot of things for the Republic of Liberia. I will put a picture up. I want you to see something. You see the picture here? Now Joseph Boyka wealth and the former first lady. Our beautiful first lady, Maria. Beautiful first lady. And Joseph Boyka wealth. That my old man took with Joseph Boyka wealth. When Joseph Boyka won the election, he was not inducted into office. Siskla invited Joseph Boyka wealth to introduce her to the office of the first lady. Carry her all around, explain to her all the projects they did and the projects that they were doing that they did not finish. She took our man, Maria, took Joseph Boyka wealth to the foundation, to the Clan Maria, the Center of Hope Foundation in Marshall. Joseph Boyka Webb went there, told her that the people are looking for the pull up. Joseph Boyka Webb saw the foundation. She just opened her mouth. She couldn't believe it. She said, "What? You did well, my say I want my own foundation too." I Joseph Boyka Webb idea come out. She want her own foundation because Claire took her to the Center of Hope Foundation to show to her, and Claire showed her all the things the First Lady office been doing in different countries all around. And let me tell you some of the things. Some of the government-funded project that was done through the office of the First Lady under CDC. There's an area they call Bring Back Town on Ralphie Highway. There was a public school there that they fully renovated in Bring Back Town on Ralphie Highway, and they provided armchairs for the students. There's another orphanage home that Clan Maria, when they renovated, they brought dignity to the call My Brother's Keeper Orphanage in Kakatan, on Kakatan Highway. My Brother Keeper's Orphanage. The Francis Gaskin Orphanage is another orphanage. They call it Francis Gaskin Orphanage. The GSA Road, there's another area there they face. The Amazing Grace Orphanage, Sis Clark face that area also. There's some of the second Boulevard. Daniel E. Davis, you can hear about Daniel E. Davis Orphanage Home. Sis Clark also face that place. The Broadview in Broadview. The Calvary Mission Orphanage Home. There's a Calvary Mission Orphanage Home. She also faced that through government funding. Okay. Bannersville. An orphanage. There's an orphanage around Tusafi. In the Ghanaville area. Sis Clark also faced that area. The Good Heritage Orphanage Home. In Buchanan, you have a Good Heritage Orphanage Home. She even did one area where the old folks are in Buchanan. They built that place from scratch. Fixed the place. All the areas they renovated in Buchanan. Okay. The Children Village in Buchanan. She also contributed towards that through government funding. Sis Clark Maria. The Bruce, they call the area, they call it Boosie Women. Boosie Woman Hall in Nima County. The Boosie Women Hall in Nima County. The Elderly Feeding Center to GSA compound in GSA community that Mary Broadway gave that place there for Elderly Feeding Center because used to feed our elderly people to the SKD Sport Complex. Our old people, they used to feed them to SKD Sport Complex. But then, when President Weah was about to renovate the SKD Sport Complex, that's how Mary brought one area GSA owned to GSA rural area there. Mary brought Giddy and Sis Clark renovated it. You see, these people, they are very wicked. They are very evil. When I say wicked group of people, like them, they are very evil. So every money through the Ministry of State that they provided for the First Lady to use for government project, all the receipts are there and all the documents are available. And guess what, my people? All those documents were turned over to the office of the current First Lady. They turned over note and everything was being given. All the project I need, now our First Lady did it. Soon a woman went to Clan Marie Foundation City of Hope. That time they not a real husband yet. They just won election. That she got jealous. That how the place she dedicated when they inaugurated her husband, that orphanage home, that Sis Clark Bill. When Sis Cotterman went to go dedicate it, she said, "This was my dream. This was my vision." That your vision, that you be, that your dream. My woman, that your vision, that your dream, that you be. That you the one be, you know about it. You only think you inherited it, and she refused to invite Sis Clark Maria. That's where the jealousy started from. When she visited the Woman Foundation now, she can't tell her husband say I want foundation. Her husband say, but that foundation, what Clark Maria get, that government money being it, that government get it, so I will take it and give it to you. The whole fight that for Boyka to take the foundation and give it to his wife. Go bail your own, Boyka, go bail your own. Let me get forces more. Yeah, go build your own. Yeah, go build your own. Cloud Mary never used government money to build the Cloud Foundation, the City of Hope. Government money now, the full are not there for your government. You'll be shocked that the contractor, PMC, who built that place, the foundation still owed them some money because they pre-financed the construction. The foundation were paying them through payment plan. They were paying BMC through payment plan. The foundation issuing the check through the foundation. When money go in the foundation and the account contribution go there, they will pay BMC. They will still owe BMC some money. And BMC has submitted the entire document to the court. Now, the thing you've been looking for, you're getting now. We'll give it to you. Nothing to her. No government check that was issued to BMC. Not a single government check that was issued to BMC. These rascals, these criminals, these looters and killers. And I afraid to kill him being. See how they kill Joshua, Oru. See how they kill Tama in Foya, Lofa County. My people, I want to tell you, they fire break out fighting so that they'll take you to John Weah Barrow. As long as you touch the first lady, you've touched the presidency. As long as, no, let me tell you today, every man proud that have women and children, any decent man is proud that have women and children. Any decent man who believe in a family, women, children, men, women, children. They are women, men, women, and children. Don't play with it. So break out one and attack our man. And also my recruits our mob. It's an attack on President Weah. In my mind, it's an attack on President Weah. It's an attack. Look at the other one, say the court will determine which money was used. What do you know? You know nothing. Pure dummy. You don't know anything. It tells you the court can determine who money. It tells you that how they can do it. Pure dummy. The case not even in court. The answer requiring rent to the court said they must subpoena the document. They must force all the documents into account. No case in court. The answer requiring not go to court here to take case there. So some of you, you're not even reading. There's no case in court. The answer requiring said they stay investigating. You know, when they started the investigation, the answer required, they say, oh no, we're not running behind the woman. We just wanted to know one or two things, but we want you to be in the press. Boom, they jump out, they put it in the press. They jump out, they put it in the press. They're criminals. The assets recovery is an illegal entity. Let me repeat. The assets recovery is an illegal entity under the laws of the Republic of Liberia. The president issued an executive order to create an asset recovery. When the LSCC Act provides for how the asset recovery can be established, I will look for it and put it on my platform. The LSCC Act is a legislation. They're telling the president how you can establish an asset recovery, and then you go issue an executive order. You don't go through the process and the procedure under the LSCC. The asset recovery team not supposed to be fighting corruption cases. Corruption cases are for the LSCC, the Liberian Anti-Corruption Commission. It's not even the Ministry of Justice, but the LSCC. Money laundering. They're not for the LSCC. When the LSCC, not for assets recovery, money laundering, no. When corruption cases are investigated and established by the LSCC, that somebody stole government property and they get in a position, the LSCC establish it, that when the assets recovery is supposed to go and recover the assets. That's when they can go. You know what United Party lawmaker told me yesterday? He said, I'm disappointed in the asset recovery team. They say they're running behind Mary brought in for rest. So rest the assets and say the people finish eating it. They agree that the people eat the rest. So the government will go get the rest in the people's stomach. The assets there. No, what you can charge them for that corruption is the LSCC that should be charging them for corruption. Because you can't get nothing out of the people, they get the rest of the people, everybody eat the rest. which they did not steal the rest. But if you want to charge them for corruption, it should be the LACC going after them and not the assets recovery team. They may know a function. The assets recovery team, like I said on Spoon last night, is an instrument used by Joseph Boyka to go after his political opponents and their affiliates. Then somebody say, the court. You get court in the country here? Court. You got law in the country, my people? I'm asking all of y'all, they get law in the country? The Supreme Court rule that fanatical father speak of. Joseph Boyka say he recognize majority black. The Supreme Court rule that the action of the majority black is illegal. Joseph Boyka take the budget and still send it there. They respect law in the country, and somebody say, you know, let's give the law the chance. Let's give the court the chance. What kind of chance? The court rule that Joseph Boyka was in violation of tenure position, they should reinstate the people. Edmund Glasgow then. The Central Bank people. The people from LTA. Joseph Boyka said, you will not go there for my dead body. He took the job from all of them. The court of Liberia, the Supreme Court ruled in our favor. Somebody say, Akaros Gray, why are you talking, say that, wait on, let the court do, Boyka respect the court? We got rule of law in the country. The MCC, the Millennium report, the MCC report by the Americans, and Joseph Boyka failing rule of law. The State Department Human Rights report, and they get torture, everything, rule of law, and the government fail in it. What kind of rule of law you get? Police people, I mean, people fighting every day. Police people and civilians fighting every day. Joseph Boyka's son get one ball. He was arrested for drugs. Joseph Boyka took picture with the ball. Over $200,000 worth for drugs. They freed that one. The other one from Jeremiah Kun office went there to go brand police officer. They collected that one. They come and free that one again. What kind of rule of law? That's selective justice. That's why I am against. You're going after one group of people. If you say somebody committed crime A, another person committed the same crime A, but you go after the other man because of opposition. If you want to, if the asset recovery team serious, if they're not biased, Joseph Boyka get $10 million who info ya. You add the executive mansion, they say they know. You add Ministry of Information, they say I play there for ECOWAS. The asset recovery team can see the assets. The assets is there. EPS manning the place. Police officer manning the place. Joseph Boyka say, ain't know about it. The assets recovery team, the people who in that place, they're supposed to send the police to arrest all of them, to bring them to the Moravia, and then show who the company that bid in that place and where the check coming from to give to that company. That's where the battle should be. My fellow citizens, this is the fight. The battle is that the assets recovery team goes after the $10 million project because the executive mansion ain't know the owner. The Ministry of Information last year for ECOWAS. Government money, they're spending there. This is the fight, my fellow citizens. Never ever give up in your life. I come to speak to you today. 4 more years to go. It's because of you that I'm in Liberia here today. Because of you. It's because of you that I'm on Facebook fighting. It's because of you. It's because you fought for me for 12 years. I must reciprocate. It's because of you that people will insult us on Facebook. They're not our peers. They don't know us. But they say nonsense with confidence against our character or reputation. They attack our families. It's because of you, seditions, that many of us remain in Liberia. We could leave this country, but we decide that we'll not leave. We'll fight on because of you and the Liberian people. We've taken a solemn oath to stand with you, to fight with you. We will never surrender to the vampires of the state. Let me say to all former officials of CDC government, it's about time that you wake up and you speak. Let me tell you today, if you don't talk, they will still run after you and say you rogue. If you talk, they will still run after you. So the best thing to do is for you to talk, is for you to expose this government. You get a lot of information. Officials of the CDC government, you need to come on air. You need to get on Facebook. You need to get on the radio station. You need to go into the community. It's about time that you must rise up to the occasion. The day of reckoning is coming. Those who are for us must remain with us. Those who are against us must leave. We'll fight this battle and we'll win 2029 in the first round through our collaborative efforts. Make no mistake, seditions, I must commend you, I must congratulate you for calling on the radios, for bringing on Facebook, for fighting that resilience. Some of you did not benefit 6 years while we were in power, but you have never given up. You'll fight on. You know why those sugar ants? Those sugar ants, they are afraid of Akara's grave. They fear me most. Soon I post, you can see almost 1,000 of them running to insult. Because they know that I will say the facts to them, that will have ideas, that are work in government, and I know exactly what they're doing. And will expose them. Joseph Boyka put $15 million under the Ministry of Internal Affairs. Say that district projects for the first time in this country. That money intended to build district office for Unity Party in 73 electoral district. That money, instead of putting on a list for the lawmakers then, 15 million, it means every county that $1 million. 15 million. That's why Joseph Boyka want to play in with Lofa Defense Force Commander Nimale, Francis Nimale, the minister. When they come to opposition lawmaker district, they pay something that they bring Joseph Boyka to dedicate it. And they don't invite the lawmaker there. That's what they want to do now. This is evil. Share wickedness. I want you seditions. Take the courage. Become rejuvenated. Fight on. We got 4 more years. We must fight. We must tell Joseph Boyka, enough is enough. The attack on the Center Hall Foundation is a calculated attempt. It's a litmus test by Joseph Boyka. You know what Nimale called me one day? I guess he was sitting near Joseph Boyka, the Minister of Internal Affairs. He said they would take ABC, George Weah Place, the horses in Bay. They would take it and they would confiscate it and they would turn it over to government. He told me it on the phone. And I told you and Joseph Boyka, never ever challenge you. I defy you people. You never ever do that. That will be the end of your government. Let me repeat. An attempt by Joseph Boyka to forcefully take properties belonging to President Weah and his family, it will be the end of Boyka's government. I said without any remorse, that will be the end of your government, Joseph Boyka. And you say when the state election will be the end of the country, the end of your government, Joseph Boyka, is to move on George Weah or a web. I told you, Joseph Boyka, I hold no apology. I hold no apology. The day Joseph Boyka to take the Clark Foundation, the Center of Hope, the AFL, you will move them from shuffling to go there to take over, and they will shoot gun that day. They will fire on that day because we'll go there as human shield and we'll protect our belonging. When I say in the country and these rascals, because CDC been calm, CDC been quiet, the chairman of CDC, the National Executive Committee, is about time that you people must rise up to the occasion. If I were chairman of CDC, Molu December protest, I will endorse it. CDC should endorse that protest. We got to show Joseph Boyka the hot water we can tape out with, that is hotter than the one he can tape out with. Not because we've been quiet. Not because the CDC been quiet. Not because we have a standard bearer, a president who does not love trouble, who will say to President Weah, he's my brother, but I will say to him, enough is enough. There must be fire for fire. We'll tell President Weah that we'll not allow people to take advantage of us. We'll set in the country, CDC, a revolutionary political institution will sit and will just look at these rascals, these boys and girls who will run when hell break loose. Talk about police. You get police. You see police officer stop AFL soldier today in slavery and take border bar for him. No girls, Gregor Coleman girls, including himself. The day the CDC decide I want to protest in this country, the police cannot curtail that. We have the sophistication, we have the ability, but we decided to protect the peace and stability of the country. Not because we are protecting the peace and stability, we don't want chaos. Joseph Boyka, you are listening today with your surrogates. It means we are stupid. We are not stupid. That for the sake of peace, but John, we are. President, we are. I want you to hear it. No for the sake of peace again. No for the sake of peace. We're not allowed these rascals to take advantage of us. We have endured the pains of reality. They take jobs from our people across the country. They say they don't deserve working with government. They run after them in the private sectors. They dehumanize our former officials. They have no document on them. They disgrace them. They intimidating them. But Joseph Boyka presided over a budget for 12 years. The office was never audited. The first daily office in 2017-2018. Joe, we were not president in 2017 budget. They get money there for first daily. Joseph Boyka, you and your wife presided over the group of 77. You ate the crippled people money in the country. Nobody audited you. Yes, you had a foundation, you stole money, but you telling your asset recovery team, don't go after my own people there. When they start from the job, we are mental. The asset recovery man came on air and said there are other people who get found. Jeremiah Kuhn get found, Prince Moïse get found. All the United Party people, the rescue people, majority of them they get found. They took the money from the Ministry of Agriculture and opened their farms. The asset recovery team said, we know some people put their money in the farm, we'll go after them. Joseph Boyka called and say, you'll leave you. Some of our people into it. Oh, that CDC people we must go after. We not get blood with crap. President, we are enough is enough. Oh. Enough is enough. President, we are on the street. I can listen. Our people are getting fed up. They are suffering. The government is suffering our people. Not only seditions. The level of hunger on the street. The economy is bad. No job for the people. They cannot afford. Our kids are going to school. Parents cannot afford to send their children to school. School fees are high. But Joseph Boyka and his family, they take our oil black. They gave it to Arthur Izzy, the man who sponsored his campaign, who gave money for his son foundation. That's still assets recovery. You can see. You can see the project in for you. You can go after it. When you sit down there, some of our friends can say, oh, your time, you're not go after them, but you can go after that. That's why they call selective justice. If you can only go after Akara and people who you claim committed a crime, and you leave Joseph Boyka and people who committed the same crime as selective justice. People who sang. That's why you see John Molu, they couldn't make an asset recovery team because John Molu was going to go to Joseph Chicken Rabotan. That's why President Boyka decided not to give John Molu a job. Say what you want to say about John Molu. But John Molu, look at your own uncle government, Joseph Boyka, when you were in power, when John Molu was Auditor General, and say, the Joseph Boyka government is 3 times as corrupt as the Julie Bryan government. Joseph Boyka, in 3 years, as Vice President of the Republic of Liberia, 3 years, from 2009 to 2012, the Auditor General John Molu said they approved 66 bogus concession agreement in 3 years, the first thing in office, from 2009 to 2012. 3 years. Joseph Boyka then sold the country. Sold the country, just when you take dogs and selling them the baby dogs, or chicken. Just when you get chicken, you're selling them, people buying it to eat it. You sold this country, a criminal like you. A criminal like you. You sold this country. And you sit down here and talk about transparency and credibility. You think the country? You think the country? Look at the country. The country is not reconciled. The country is divided. Group of rogues presiding over the country and calling character of us who live an honest life, thieves. You got the moral character and rectitude to look at some of us. Jeremiah who stole country money. He got remained vice president and you clapping for him. Who international community wrote that he took our country money and put it to a hospital and a clinic. No accountability, no report. Joseph Boyka, he presided over a budget for 12 years, over 20 million United States dollars, no report. You left on there, you can't about our living on loan. You, Joseph Boyka, you can only live on government money for 40-something years. Somebody say, oh, I can't be lawmaker for 12 years. But Joseph Boyka been in government for 44 years. So I won't be the Hindu. I won't stay in government for 44 years. Tell that Joseph Boyka that no crime. You can tell somebody who stay in government for 40 years, you made him president. But he say, I can't agree, and I get nothing in government. Look at. Think about that. Enough is enough. I came on this line purposely to be very clear. I want to speak to the leadership of CDC. You must stand up and defend your own. The partisans of the CDC in the communities, wake up and defend your own. Your own is your own. Your own is your own. We cannot allow these rascals, these criminals, these miscreants to run behind our people and we surrender to them like chicken. And we surrender to them like chicken. They say we build houses, but they are building mansions now. They only criticize us because they want the state resources to steal. And you sit down there, sedition, we cannot fold our hands. Enough is enough. Seditions in the diaspora. Seditions home and abroad. Hold together. They are running after you. They want to destroy Josh Weah. They know Josh Weah is not just the arrowhead, but Josh Weah is the trump card. That is the man that can defeat them in 2029 first round of election. The masses, seditions and non-seditions, are disappointed in this government. Go to the markets. Speak to the street peddlers. Speak to people in the United States of America who supported the Boyka-led administration. They are disappointed. In 2 years' time, this government has stolen the inner government in the history of the country. You take $15 million, you put it on your son, at Ministry of Internal Affairs, Francis Nimali. You put $15 million in the budget to steal that money, to build party headquarters throughout the country, and build industry and undermine opposition lawmakers. Never happened in the history of this country. Never ever has that happened in the history of this country. The Noka bailing, that CDC were bailing, that beautiful bailing right near City Hall there. It should be 6th floor. Joseph Boyka said the man might not reach the 6th floor. He should stop at 5th floor. The money for the 6th floor that Ele took and faced Joseph Boyka house. Joseph Boyka house that living to rehab, that fence and all the things. They took that money, almost $1 million to go face that rascal house. You say now your government officials can insult people. Joseph Boyka, there will be fire for fire. There will be no respect shown to you if you disrespect our leaders. If your people insult our people, we'll reciprocate the kind. Mr. Boyka, I want you to know. Nobody should fool you in CDC. I tell you, President, we are very clear with him. We're tired. Our people are tired. They have pushed on to the wall and know where to go. We got to bounce back. Yes. Fight back. We're not surrender. The time has come. There will be fire for fire. No retreat, no surrender. The leadership of the CDC will have to fight on. You have to fight. You have to stand up. If the leadership cannot stand up, the masses will rise up to the occasion. The CDC is made out of the masses. Will not surrender. Joseph Boyka, you get foundation. Your wife get foundation. Your son Tantan Boyka get foundation. Your vice president get foundation. His wife get foundation. Oh, but you running behind our man. You running behind our man. because President Weah, he said he want trouble. Boy guy, you looking for trouble? You looking for trouble? Boy guy, you know us. And President Boy guy, the country is divided. ECOWAS, the AU, the EU, the US Embassy, the European Union. They should listen and listen well. Our people have been witch hunted. Selective justice is in the country. We are tired. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. We are not intimidated. You see Guinea-Bissau there, the military took over. You see Guinea right here, the military took over. You see Niger, the military took over. You see Burkina Faso, the military took over. You see Mali, the military took over. Somebody take over that because of greedy leaders. But Boyka will defy you in 2029 to tamper with the election. We defy you, Boyka. It's an open defiance to you and your unity party leaders. Baboon will devacola. Baboon will devacola. Somebody say, Akaros, you're not scared. I'm scared of who? J or what? Who am I afraid of? Baboon will devacola. We'll never sit in this country and you will steal election for us. Anybody who win election, the election commission should announce that person. It should be democratic. It should be transparent. I just say you want to carry that woman, the former chief justice, to election commission. The CDC must stand up. It's about time. 2 years now. We've been saying let it be so. For peace sake. They're running behind our people. Seditions. When they run behind one, we got to move in and rather run that one. Handcuff on Atikofa. Talking to president, former speaker. Handcuff him. Lie on him that he burned the how do you call it? The Capitol building. You lie on him, boy. You lie on the man. On Abu Kamara. On Dixon Sibu. Our other lawmakers, you lie on them, boy, because of power. Don't get disagree with them, but they don't say you took 8 to 9 months. You're fighting for power. You lost a lot of things. You're fighting to take somebody from the Capitol building. But you lie on our people. You want to diminish. You want to destroy the image of the City of Hope Foundation. So nobody can help that foundation. But you are not diminishing that foundation. You are trying to undermine the orphans. The children who man and pa die because of war in this country. Because of COVID, because of Ebola. They are there because of war. The war that your local defense force brought to this country. Boyka, as commander and political leader of local defense force, and Nimale being the main commander and internal affairs minister, some of those children, you kill their parents. They have no parents. Innocent children who have no parents at the City of Hope Foundation, you want to close the school down. You want to close the place down because of your evil. You say, oh, the woman getting popular. Oh, that foundation could help CDC to come back to power. Can you imagine that? You are not punishing Claire Marie Weah. You are not punishing George Weah or Akaros. You are punishing the innocent children. The orphans that they're the one you're going after. One Claire Mountain who are riding one Range Rover that 25 years that government Range Rover, you bought it from the government. That for access. They play the asset recovery team get an office to Golden Key there. It's alleged during the women colloquium. That means it's alleged that Ellen Johnson said he didn't pay money to build that hotel there. That government money. How can the asset recovery team be in a building that is alleged to be built by government money and they want government access? And they want government access. I don't mind them. They will always be on my post. The sugar ends, they will always be on my post. They fear great most. Are that medicine, man? You say that you want to run the country recklessly. Boy, guy. We're warning you, oh boy, guy. It won't be instant next year. Boy, guy, we're warning you. You take motorcyclists, you take all the motorbike men off the street. You take them all a job. You take the market people who voted for you. You dislodge them. Your certain corporation looting the people material, they take it and go and sell the police, take people gas, they sell it. President Bweka, 2026. I'm going to show you that not for the sake of peace. Make no mistake. From the day CDC took power, the opposition started fighting CDC, they were protesting. CDC needs to do the same. CDC, from the day CDC took power, Joseph Bweka, that June 7 protest, Joseph Bweka went to the protest with EPS officer, our own EPS people assigned to them. To him, he went to the protest and endorsed the protest. He was there on the protest day. Soon, Joel Howard talking about the protest people then, they say, you former vice president, when you talk anything about the protest people, we'll take our EPS from behind you. We'll take our immunities from behind you. Oh, see how wicked the old man is and forgetful. He will just, a former vice president, was to the June 7 protest against CDC government after we were sent to hospital and healing. He went to the protest. Imagine that. CDC, we need to protest throughout the country and demand from this government. Yeah, Joseph Bweka was protesting at William Okanda. You remember the June 7 protest, Aaron Costa, Wemon Pay, Muhammad Ali, Amon Stewart, Yeke Koluba, all those guys. You remember? Joseph Bweka went to the protest. He led a protest against Georgia government. Why we can't lead our protest against him? Eye for eye and teeth for teeth. That's the Hammurabi code of law. You do me, I do you. Political reciprocity. We got to fight back. As long as we violate the laws of the Republic of Liberia, we got to fight back. From day one, the poor in office, they lie on us $16 billion, $25 million map or SSI. And Joe, we are incompetent. He must step down. We are step down campaign. We need the Bweka step down campaign. The people suffering. Look at Madagascar. The young people, the Gen Zs, they move into the street because you know how the Gen Zs are suffering in Liberia. They staged a revolution. The military joined in and the government came down. The Liberian Constitution provides the rights to the citizen to alter that government when the government does not serve them right. Yes, we can invoke that provision of the Constitution. Tomorrow, there will be attacking Akara's girl tonight. But we have the fundamental rights under the Constitution of Liberia, where the citizen feels they satisfy the fundamental right to alter the existence of that government. That is a constitutional mandate. The CDC has the power, and collaborating forces will sit down the attack Musa Benete in the opposition. They take everything for him to undermine him. Alexander Cummings, when he speaks, they attack his personality, they go after him. Samuel Koga talks more. Their own friend, what they put in the party together, they go after him. Forget about the CDC, they're always going after us. The opposition need to hold. We need to tell Bweka the water that we can take away, that hot water. That water that we can take away is hotter than the water he can take away. We'll close in a few minutes. Enough is enough. You need to be rejuvenated. Seditions rise up to the occasion. Make no mistake. It's no crime. I want you to rise up to the occasion. Let me take small aqua. We want you to stand up. Be your brother's keeper. Give hope to your brothers. Share with your brothers. Some people are not strong. We are in opposition. Believe me today. We can fight on. We tell you today. We are one. We are one. We must not fight among ourselves in the opposition. CDC, you have a responsibility. You have a responsibility, CDC. You have a responsibility to hold together. You have a responsibility with the government feet to fight to the fire. Seditions who are knowledgeable, we ask you to stand up. You need to stand on. We beg your sorry, they tuned something, the internet. I'm sorry, there's a little bit of the internet. But we want you to hold together seditions. If there are people who from the ruling party who want to kind of CDC, bring them on. We should be open to every Liberian. We should not fight other opposition leaders. We are opposition. Embrace Yake. Embrace everyone. Even those who cast together us, if they decide to come to us, we should embrace them. We got to remove these people from power. The first round. I want to tell you thank you very much. I want to appreciate all of you. All of you. You know, attending Papi now, the beer getting great. I want to appreciate all of you who tune in, all of you who share this live. We appreciate it. You are our family. We will be here with you. You know, we're not going anywhere. We're right here. The time has come that we must fight on. You know, Joseph Boga, what he's doing now, he won't put all the chiefs together to petition him to run for 2029. That I want to make Jeremiah confess. Yes. That the one that making Jeremiah confess. Nana. I am a sedition. I'm born a sedition. I would die a sedition. Not just a sedition, but a revolutionary sedition. I want to say a big thank you to all of you who came on our live today. We want to appreciate all of you. All of you. You have done extremely well. The message is clear. Yeah. The message is clear. That we'll hold together. Yes. We'll win 2029. Make no mistake. We've been in this battle for a very long time. Some people thought that the first year we were going to give or Serrano. But they don't know our agility. They don't know our ability. Yeah. No. I can tell you. All of you. All the Unity Party people who following. All the Unity Party people who following this life. Go tell Boga, 2026, the last small year. Enough is enough. Fire for fire. Fight for fight. Protest for protest. Y'all go tell Boga. Y'all tell him. We will not joke. We will not joke. So you said that Bima, you know us. I can like, you know, CDC so. That's the result of the CDC. You think because we've been patient mannered, so somebody said that Bima, wait, you will know. You will know. Thank you very much for tuning in. We appreciate this. And this is the way we will say goodbye to you. But we have to play this video. You know, this video is adorable. And I love to listen to my man Costa talk.
Joseph Warren, Morelota. So we are saying 2G5. Just a small thing to identify. One day he made Jowia talking. Then he say, he wants sending money back. So okay, yeah, we'll send Jowia money back. I raised the 2G5. Get a 2G5, the Joe Baga send a Jowia, Joe Baga eat the 2G5. The Papa can eat money there. I don't know what it is. Better you know party when I have one. They were displayed. I raised 60,000. I sent the 60,000 by the pay the rent. No, everybody. The Papa eat 40, get a minute 20. Drink COVID time. And I probably didn't know all the letters. COVID time. I said, Papa, you gotta go identify our people, you know. I said 10 grand. Papa, go buy oxygen 10. You know, oxygen was a beating, do you know that, right? Oxygen 10, chloride, gloves, get it to the hospital. The Papa eat the 10 tea. And you know what I know is to talk? The whole traditional nonsense. You know, that uncle now, you know? You can't go question your uncle. Or you fast. The Papa corrupt. Anybody that you can get money to for something, they give them or something that wasn't there. That's corruption. Now, the man is squander, the man squander the man. So he acts as though he is so straight. And you know, sometimes they say, can't spend time and can't labor mean that two different things.
Yeah, because I said the Papa can Allah is so straight. But he not straight though. Joseph Papa Allah is so straight. Yeah, what Costa said, but the Papa not straight. Listen to the other one again.
Unity Party, the only person to focus on today, Joe Manawea. The only concern of Unity Party, whether they are doing better or they are doing very poorly, like Joe Manawea. Those of us that support Joseph Yima Boaka, that should be concerning to you. George Manawea holds something that if we continue on this track, we are setting a stage for his comeback. Whether you like it, whether you hate it, that's just a fact. Other political leaders can go up and down and come to that airport with hundreds of thousands of people. The increase in security, you will not find it like this. Other political leaders in the country can cry wolf all they want, but once Joe speak, Unity Party shakes. This is an important message to Unity Party that we and those that support Unity Party should do better. Like Dr. Bupler said, 2029 is about 3.5 years or so. But if we remain in this gathering and just condemn that Joe Weah is nobody, that will be the greatest mistake, like Vendetta Patrick said. Unity Party should look at this today and say the people, some of the people, a lot of them are considering George Manawea. I have so many conversations today. This is not just ordinary. Is the Liberian people listening to tell us that don't bring George Manawea back? People are getting disenchanted. Go to ministries. Go to people that felt that it was going to change overnight, and they are not feeling the pain. They are not saying it. We will sit and come on the show every day and just talk and just pray that the government do better. But it's the people getting the message, Emmanuel. The people that go in the marketplaces, that buy the wholesale and buy the retail, are they getting the message? Are they feeling that, yeah, things are cheaper on the market? Are they going back when the people look at them and say, oh, harmonization stay in time? But who brought harmonization at Joe Weah? What did President Barker do with harmonization? Nothing. It stayed there. Unity Party, the only person to focus on today, Joe Manawea. The only concern of Unity Party, whether they are doing better or they are doing very poorly, like Joe Manawea. Those of us that support Joseph Yima Boaka, that should be concerning to you. George Manawea holds something that if we continue on this track, we are setting a stage for his comeback. Whether you like it, whether you hate it, that's just a fact. Other political leaders can go up and down and come to that airport with hundreds of thousands of people. The increase in security, you will not find it like this. Other political leaders in the country can cry wolf all they want, but once Joe speak, Unity Party shakes. This is an important message to Unity Party that we and those that support Unity Party should do better. Like Dr. Bupler said, 2029 is but 3 and a half.
So since 1955, the first concrete structures are being placed here in this village. This is the Popot village along the Banga-Ganta highway. Whatever way it is, it's been a difficult time for these residents here in Nima County. And so today we've managed to make our way here to Popot village for the first time since His Excellency the President decided to transform the hosting condition of these Liberians who's been living in these kinds of structures. Today their lives have changed, they transformed, they are in these concrete structure. With me is that the community chairman?
Yes.
And you got to turn to me so the people can see your face in our conversation. So what is your name, Mr. Chairman?
My name is P.
Mr. P. This is Popot Village.
Yes.
My story here is that it's been here for a little while now, since 1955. So how was Popot Village before?
Oh, Popot Village was fine before, but during a certain condition we were in some poverty. But Mr. Ria came and helped us and took us from the Popot Village to do a nice house for us in this Popot Village. And now we are living good life.
So before you started living in these structures, these new building that Mr. President built for you, what kind of structure you were living in here?
I was living in a poor structure before.
Okay.
I was not living in good condition before.
Okay. So since 1955, are these the very first modern structures you see here?
Yes. In the first time.
Joseph Boakai will not be re-elected because of these people. The man's a terrible speaker. The man put on those people for no reason. So let me tell you what happened, and I will rest. They have to call the journalists in, Emmanuel. So what happened this morning? After the prayer, they called the journalists in. When the journalists then came in, they had the number was in there, and they got more audio, video. The person that recorded was a young lady. You know that Richard Kun demanded her to download it and delete it from her phone. You know that? She deleted the rest of the video from her phone and the audio. So when they called them in, Melvin Cole was blasting at Richard Kun. You call Melvin Cole, I will call him. Melvin Cole said that's why you can't have quorum. The budget can your fast speed. The concession agreement can your take money. Melvin Cole was blasting at them. No way to do anything because the journalists that were already in action, someone were recording. So Richard Kun tried to cool Melvin Cole down, say let's go behind the house. Melvin Cole said no, I can't go behind the house. That's how he got frustrated. So all those of you that were fighting for Richard Kun, you guys are disgraced because I never supported him. If I mean you guys are disgraced, that today I'm insulting you guys. But the fact remains, I see what you're doing to you today. See what you're doing to you. On a good atmosphere, good judgment, who can make Richard Kun speaker? Richard Kun, who can ever, if President Boakai was in bent to remove Fonati Kofa, who could have ever made Richard Kun a speaker? Not even a representative. So I will represent my people because not only Richard Kun, most of the guys then will do what they have to do because that's the last chance. They're not coming back. Richard Kun buying a big property with the advisor to the president, I'm not calling her name, and they put money in that property, and Richard Kun involved in the allegation of money laundering. They're sending money across the country. He using Chris Ononga to send money to deposit in a bank in Ghana and Ivory Coast. Those are allegations, but the people will prove it. Who could have ever made Richard Kun a speaker? He's a terrible man. 2 days taking office, the man have finished a property, a new house, stealing like hell. He's a bad speaker, but he's frustrated because of this man. Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
We gave you 0%. We gave you 0%. We have another vote. No medication in the hospital.
We close. We say thank you very much and have a wonderful time. We just brought in a teaser. You give 50%, we give 0%. You harmonize our salary, we harmonize your vote. But today, see what is happening to civil servants across the country. So thank you very much for tuning in. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. We love you all. Those who tune in, We want to appreciate you, and we say thank you very much. We'll be here next on Saturday. We'll have Musa Hassan Bedete, Honorable Musa Hassan Bedete, the political leader of the CMC, 6 o'clock. And we'll talk on various issues of national concern, the opposition, the legislature, national politics. So we want to say thank you very much, and we close on this note.
Pipeline Road, Chubor Road, Rehab Community Corridor, Small St. Michael Town Hall Court to Patient Shop, Dry Rice Market to Johnsonville, Doe Community, Claratown Road, where there was no road since independence, Bartonsville to Keba to Dixville Road, VOA ELW Community Access Road, Manatemba Road, ELWA Aratu Community Access Road, Cooper Farm Jangaba Road, Sinkal Village Telecom Road, Soul Clinic Road, Banjok Community Road, Nickletown Road, Swagger Island Community Road, Logantown Broad Street, St. Kizito Red Light Road, Fairground Road, Grand Bassa County, Banga Broad Street, Bon County, Bopolu City Street, Bapolu County, Greenville, Sino County, Barclayville, Grand Crew County, Boca Mission Road. Additionally, with the development partners' assistance solicited by President George Weah, construction is also ongoing on major corridors throughout Liberia. Notwithstanding the support from partners, the Weah-led government is partly contributing resources to all of these road projects. The Coca-Cola factory to ELW Junction Road is being paved with assistance from the World Bank. The CDC administration resuscitated a 2007 agreement with ArcelorMittal and also contributed $13 million to the Ganta to Yekepa Road project, which is nearing completion. Under his signature coastal highway project, the president has secured $30 million from the ECOWAS Bank for Investment and Development to pave from Barclayville to Southtown, that is in Grand Crew County, and from Southtown to Cloney in Sino County. The CDC-led government renegotiated the terms of the Banga to Salaye Road, which is now ongoing. President George Weah's government negotiated with the OPEC Fund for International Development and signed a $25 million concessional facility to extend the construction of the Banga to Konya Road as far as Vonjeban in Lofa County. His government also negotiated and signed agreements with the Kuwaiti Fund and the Arab Bank for Development in Africa, Badia, to pave the road from Vonjeban to Manikoma Highway to complete the paved road network in Lofa County. The Weah-led government has sought funding from African Development Bank and broken grounds for the pavement of Sekimpa to Logato Road. Procurement for civil works has been completed and contract signed. President Weah has embarked on another ambitious project to upgrade and expand the 44 kilometers RIA road into a modern expressway. The first tranche of money is secured and resettlement payments are now made to residents in the right-of-way of the route to make demolition feasible. The German government has committed $16 million US, and the World Bank has also committed $29 million US to construct the Ganta to Tapita to Zegdu Road project. The government of Liberia and the government of the People's Republic of China signed a $25.9 million US grant agreement to construct 2 overpass interchange bridges of the ministerial complex and the SKD Boulevard Junction in Congo Town. The COVID-19 pandemic has halted further discussions. All of these happened before President Weah reached half-mark of his first term.